Welcome back to the awfulest podcast there is. I am Rolph, also known as Fonz. With me is always, and always will be forever, is Damien Aguirre.
Yep, that's me.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say at this point.
I just try to find different, more creative ways to introduce you, that's all.
I know. I try to find more different creative ways to say hi, but I literally ran out after like the first 5, so there you go.
Anyways, what's up, dog?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
It's good. Everything's going good for the most part.
Yeah, this is our first...
Your new studio?
Yeah, this is we're at Visual Street Films. We're at the new studio, which is just a block away from where the old studio was.
Not even a block away. You said a block away earlier. It's literally 2 buildings away, if that. That's what I said. It's like literally right
the block
there.
Ends, and then there's a street, and there's a stop sign, and then
I guess technically there's some mental gymnastics there, but technically, I guess.
Anyways,
yeah, I guess you could say it's a block away.
How do you like it?
It's cool. It's fucking really big. It's kind of almost too big. It's like too much space.
You could probably hear that in the echoiness of this.
I don't know. It's like this one room that you have is the equivalent of the old studio, but there's also another room that's the same size as this, and then another, like Alonzo's little corner that he likes. Yeah,
well, it's also going to be the audio production corner, and then like also where we were going to be definitely recording the podcast. Is just right now. It's not ready.
Yeah.
And there's like, so, you move into a new spot and we got new neighbors, and one of them is a fencing school.
Yes.
It's pretty cool, I guess. But
we talked about the fencing school.
They're like, it's mostly like kids, like youth, like teenagers.
I don't know.
So they're pretty loud.
I don't want to smash fencing too much, but who the fuck fences? Like, I don't know, man. Like, what? It just seems so weird. I don't know.
It's an interesting sport, I guess. I mean...
Is it a sport? I don't know.
It's in the Olympics, right?
Dude, they put anything in the Olympics nowadays. This doesn't mean anything.
All right. Well, it's just this fencing class right next to our studio, and it's a lot of ching, ching, ting, 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 ting. And then they're also just like, again, like I said, it's like teenagers, so they're just really loud. So... We're doing this in the other room.
Yeah,
we got a buffer.
Don't worry, there's 2 big ass rooms. So.
We don't know where else we can record. So yeah, if it sounds a little echoey, that's why. But it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, anyways, yeah, this is a new studio. It's pretty tight.
Just a lot of space.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's a good spot to be in. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Thankful for working here at Visual Street and shit. So. Shouts out.
Yeah, shout out.
Anyways, boom. I just want to get into it already because it's such a juicy fucking story, dude. The whole Astros fucking cheating scandal thing, dude. Like,
yeah, that blew up.
I've been following it since November too, so it's like I've been waiting for a really long time for like what the punishment was gonna be. And so, like, it's funny, I just told you about it not too long ago, and then, like, you got all the fucking news of, like, all those suspensions and shit.
I got all the news,
And you didn't even have to wait for it, but anyways.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like, I've been waiting
the prime way to go.
I've been waiting since, like, November to hear the punishment. Anyways. Astros cheated 2017, 2018.
Yeah, I don't think...
And possibly 2019. Yeah. But MLB said that they couldn't find evidence of them cheating in 2019, so...
Well, it doesn't matter. They just paid $5 million for a ring. It's not a bad trade-off.
Yeah, that was the fine. That was the maximum fine that a team has ever got, or can get, I guess, right? And has ever gotten. So a $5 million fine. And for like a Major League Baseball team, it's like
nothing.
It's like nothing.
Yeah.
But they fired, and then the manager and the general manager were suspended for 1 year, and then they were fired by the Astros owner. The Astros owner fired them right after they got their suspensions. So, unprecedented, but it's pretty well deserved.
I mean, it seems like a lot of the backlash is going on because a lot of people think that the punishment should have been a lot harsher than that.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone thinks that it should have been way harsher. Like, and if you think about it, like Pete Rose is banned for life for gambling. Yeah. So, like, he never, like, actually, like, cheated. Like, and you could say whatever you want about Pete Rose or whatever, but I believe, like, he should be in the Hall of Fame. But
I do, too.
Yeah. I mean, he bet, like, on his own team. It wasn't like he bet on his teams to win. He wasn't, like, betting on his teams to lose, right? Like, he was just
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely obviously a conflict of interest,
I don't know.
and it's not like you can dictate the whole like a game just by a manager, right? Like the players still have to play the game, and
yeah, I mean they do, but at the same time, it's I don't know.
I mean, he can like determine the outcome like somewhat, but not like that much.
I don't know. There was comments. I saw some comment being made by another manager who was like, "I'd rather have someone on steroids than them knowing."
That was a player. Yeah, it was a pitcher. I forget who it was, but yeah. Oh, I think I have it actually. I screenshotted it. It was definitely. Hold on.
Wow, the notes are getting more detailed now, guys.
Hold on. Jesus.
I don't know. I feel like the punishment should have been harsher. $5 million just seems like a drop in the hat for a ring.
The part that's pretty hard that'll hurt in the future is the draft picks. I would say.
Yeah.
First and second round draft picks just gone. Like that's pretty significant. Even though like they're really good right now, so they'll get like like the 30th pick or something like that.
Yeah.
Or high. Just. They're good right now. They're not like tanking, so they're not going to get like a first rounder, right? They're not losing a first round pick.
I don't think it really matters to them
or
much.
Overall pick. It was Alex Wood, who's a former pitcher. I would rather face a player that was taking steroids than face a player that knew every pitch that was coming.
Yeah,
which is true. Absolutely, dude. I mean, yeah, I was as a former pitcher, I would be the same thing too. Like, yeah, if you know what I'm fucking throwing at you, like that's completely unfair.
I don't know. It makes the game more interesting.
And then it's crazy because Alex Cora got fired as well, too, by the Red Sox. And he's probably going to face even a bigger suspension than A.J. Hinch and what's his face? And then the GM from the Astros.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, seen as, like, a repeat offender. Because, like, he did it with the Astros. And then the MLB, like, sent out a thing in 2017, unrelated to the Astros at the time, about like how you can't be using the video room for like stealing signs and shit, and then like he just went ahead and did it again in 2018 with the Red Sox. So it's like,
oh no, never mind.
Well, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? You know why I don't care really deep down?
Why?
Because they both faced the Dodgers and the Dodgers lost. So I could give two.
But what does that say about the Dodgers though? That they were cheated?
I don't give a fuck what it says. They still lost at the end of the day. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, but they were cheated.
I don't care.
Right? Like that's hella.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You can't fucking. I mean, you can know a pitch, but you can't. I don't. I get it's coming from a different perspective.
They did beat them on the road. I will give them that. I think. I'm pretty sure they
still beat. They still beat the Dodgers on the road, and I still hate the Dodgers, so I don't really care that it was that team that got fucked over. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I'll admit I do have a bias. I hate the Dodgers, but at the same time, I don't know. I guess you could read a pitch, but still have to hit it.
Absolutely, and then a lot of times, like some guys are so good that like what's coming, and it's just you still can't hit it because it's just so good.
I don't know,
but that's a few guys. That's like very few people. Like, yeah, the Houston Astros won Game 7 on the road, so there you go. So they couldn't have used their cheating system then. So,
I mean, yeah, dude, they're banging on trash cans.
Well, and then the crazy thing is, if they were still cheating in 2019, guess what? They actually didn't win any home games in the World Series. Neither team won any games at home in the World Series. It's the first time that's ever happened in any like national sports like championship or anything like that. Like, no, like a single home game. Like, all the games were won on the road.
It's pretty crazy.
Like it's pretty like it's nuts.
You got it in a way advantage. You don't have a home field advantage.
Yeah, home field advantage is home field advantage. And then the Astros had the biggest home field advantage if everything's true. Like, and again, it's not proven that 2019 that they were cheating last year, basically.
Wait, did they win last year?
No, they lost to the Nationals. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. I just asked this question earlier. Yeah, the Nationals fucking won. Okay,
which was great. I was going for the Nationals. I should have worn my Nats hat.
It's like when the Dodgers lost, I just stopped paying attention. So that was the end of my thing.
Well, I was just like, I felt after they beat the Dodgers, I was like, oh, the Nationals are going to win the World Series.
Yeah.
So, anyways, in general, I'll just say this thing last. As an A's fan, I'm like pretty pissed because. At least especially in 2018, like we were in contention and like
the Astros are in your division, right?
Yeah, the Astros are in our division, and they've been fucking winning. They've had 3 straight 100-win seasons, and like the A's have won 97 games in the last 2 seasons, and they haven't been able to win the division. So it's like, it sucks. I'm fucking pissed.
The A's don't have the infrastructure to cheat. It sucks.
Exactly. In center field, it's just fucking.
It's just
nothing.
Yeah,
basically,
nothing
you can't. You couldn't do that. Basically. Anyway, Dallas Braden made a hilarious joke. He was just like, "I feel like the A's were giving away my fucking pitches or something, or giving away my signs."
Probably.
Yeah, that's the way the A's like perform. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you think about it.
Dude, and then like it sucks too because it's always those big game moments that like now everyone's gonna like put into question. It's like, well, you knew what pitch was coming, so it's like, of course you fucking hit the fucking walk-off home run in the championship game to go to the World Series, like, you know. So,
like I said, if it was against any other team but the Dodgers,
yeah,
I would.
Well, and then the thing what I'm talking about right now was against the Yankees too, so it's
yeah.
And I'm not really fond of the Yankees either, so it's like, and the Yankees are also implicated as well that they might as well have been cheating. Not might as well, that they might have been cheating.
Dude, it's probably just honestly everyone's cheating, and
these are the guys that got caught. And the people that are getting caught are obviously the world champions. Like,
yeah, that's probably like the big reason why they got caught, because they are the world champions.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure probably every team has like some sort of system to
but not so
blatant.
Not so blatant as what the Astros were doing. Like even what the Red Sox were doing, like it wasn't like in real time or anything like that. Like they still try to keep it like within the game and shit. Like, because you can, I think I mentioned this last time. It was like you could steal, you could decode signs, like from second base. If you're a runner on second base, you could like figure out what someone's doing and shit, and then there's also like when like pitchers are tipping their pitches, like he'll like tuck his elbow in when he's throwing a curveball, like, and then someone notices that, and then you're like, oh yeah, just boom, you pick up on that, so you see him tuck the curveball, boom, you know it's coming. Like that's totally fine. That's part of the game, But this is like using technology to fucking like, especially if the whole bandages, like the electronic bandages thing, is the buzzers. If that's true, then dude, like that's really like.
So was the trash can thing true?
The trash can thing is true. That's what MLB like for sure said in their statement, was like that they would they were banging the fucking
trash cans.
Trash cans. But then
weird. They were like, "Hey, we could use buzzers, and this is way more advanced."
Well, so the thing is, what MLB is saying is that they couldn't find any evidence that they were using buzzers, but because like, well, yeah, buzzers is like less.
Yeah,
there's less of a trail. Yeah. There's less of a trail within its buzzers, Like there's not this loud banging trash can noise, which again, it's like I think is just so ridiculous. Like I would have been in the dugout, like really, like you guys are just banging a trash can. Like
it's not obvious at all. It's a foolproof plan. They don't hear trash cans,
and like and they would be doing it throughout the year, and like not every home game sells out, so it's not that loud every game. So it's like it is pretty like you can hear it in a lot of the games and shit, like. And then that was another thing. Like Astros players were at before all the punishment went down, and during the World Series, because they were being accused of it during the World Series, they were just saying that that they were just like decoding signs and stuff like that, and then that they're denying, obviously, because I mean.
Yeah, of course they're gonna deny
Altuve came out recently. He's like, I did not wear an electronic device.
Yeah, probably. I mean, sucks. I mean, Houston, I saw someone say the Houston Asterisks. So
the Houston trash throws?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. The Dodgers lost at the end of the day.
That's all you
Like I said, that's all I care about. I just don't care. I'm just glad the Dodgers lost. It's so shitty to say, but wow.
Yeah, I mean, shit. No,
I'm sure a Dodgers fan would say the same thing if it happened to the Giants, so.
Yeah. You think the Giants ever cheated?
No. I don't think so. I think we were legit. I think we're legit. Yeah. I think it's more important now to focus on the fact that we won 3 and 5 more than ever because of all this cheating going on.
Well, hey, and the Astros were trying to. That's what they were reaching for. They wanted those 3. I mean, they had a chance to be in the last 3 World Series. Like, they went all the way to the Game 7 in 2018 after they won it in 2017, and then they lost to the Red Sox. And then, who, funny enough, was managed by Alex Cora, who was the one who's fucking implicated in all this. But, and then they won. They were in it last year. So, yeah, they could have potentially been in the last 3 World Series. And
yeah.
They were trying to win 3. And that's the thing. That was their thing. They were trying to just win all these World Series. And then if anyone questioned anything about it, it'd just be like, well, shut up. We have 3 World Series.
I mean, that doesn't help people shut up. That doesn't.
No, but I'm saying it's like the Patriots move. It's like, again, I've said.
Oh yeah, well the Patriots are fucking sketch, dude. I'm glad they lost. I'm glad we were watching.
That's right.
While they lost.
But I'm saying that they've been accused of cheating forever, and they're just like, well, whatever.
The most recent one is them filming the Bengals sideline and then saying it was for like some documentary.
Yeah.
And the Bengals are literally the worst team in the NFL. It's like, why would you need to record the sideline of the worst team?
I didn't know
that
part of this story.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
you got the deflate gate. You got everything.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, what is sports without cheating, I guess?
I mean, I don't know. It's not that great.
As long as there is money, fame, and just,
parades.
And parades, big old parades, people are going to fucking do whatever it takes to get that shit, for sure. Like, it's for the ring, That's what it's for. Like, that's what it's all for. Like,
do you think that the Astros should be stripped of their rings? And
it's
their titles.
Tough. I think a more reasonable punishment would be to actually punish some players. Like, that's the big surprising thing is that, like, no players were punished. Because the MLB already, put out a while ago that, like, no players are going to be punished because it's, like, one, it would be just a logistical nightmare because so many other players are, like, not on the team anymore and, like, they're playing for other teams. So they would get banged or, like, they get suspended.
What about the steroid thing? They banned a lot of those players for, I don't know.
They didn't ban them, but
they didn't banned them for, they
got suspended. People get suspended now. They get the first offense is 80 games, right? And then the next is 160, and then the next is a lifetime ban. But no one's ever done it 3 times in a row. So
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. But well, A-Rod was a close third repeat offender. Anyways.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's funny, he's like talking about this fucking scandal thing and shit. He's on ESPN talking about it. I'm like, fuck you, A-Rod. You fucking
hypocrite. He's a fucking hypocrite.
Well, it's crazy because this guy, he's like rebuilt his image. Like he's like this, he's a sportscaster now, and like he's very charismatic, and people really like him now.
Is he still with J-Lo?
He's still with J-Lo. So and I guess J-Lo probably helped his image or some shit. Like helped him shape up, and I don't know. So.
I don't know. I fucking hate A-Rod.
Fuck A-Rod.
Never liked A-Rod.
So, anyways, yeah, I think I'm just happy for this next season. I want to see how much, how much did it help him? Because I feel like this year, all eyes are gonna be on him. So there's no way of possibly of them cheating again. Especially since the people are being it's just gonna hang over their head. They can't just keep cheating. If they just keep cheating,
they can't. I mean, they could keep cheating.
I guess.
I mean, dude, like I said,
buzzers are pretty foolproof.
Probably everyone's cheating. It's been that way in baseball for a long time. Steroids and now this.
Well, and then I showed you that thing of there's a player. I didn't even know who that player was, dude. To be honest, but I guess he's a former Cy Young winner. But he's saying that Tony La Russa. No, Tony La Russa.
Yeah.
Back in the '80s, had a camera set up in center field.
Yeah.
And they had the light, one of the buzzer lights, because it used to be the bulbs, right?
Yes.
And they would just fucking switch one out, and they would just tell you which one. It would just blink, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's cheating.
Yeah.
The Giants are redoing their whole fucking field. It's probably going to add some cameras there.
They're putting the bullpen in center field.
I know. Exactly. Think about it. Yeah, we haven't been good in a while, so.
Former Cy Young pitcher Jack McDowell. Never heard of him. But
I know Tony La Russa.
Tony La Russa is fucking Hall of Fame coach, and he's also pretty high up in MLB executives-wise. He says that La Russa used video equipment in the 80s to alert his hitters when he was with the White Sox. This was before he won all the World Series. So.
Yeah. I mean, but if he did it back then there's no fucking reason why he wouldn't do it.
And he did it for the White Sox, and why wouldn't he take it to the A's or to the Cardinals, right? So
exactly.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
But we didn't need that.
Baseball is a game where people cheat, man.
Well, at the time, we didn't even need that. We had the Bash Bros. We were already on top of the cheating shit. I don't know.
Whatever. A's cheated.
Giants cheated.
No, I didn't.
Bonds
say
cheated.
That. No.
Bonds, no.
Bonds was
Hall of Fame vote is coming up, and he's slowly creeping back up. But I don't
think he's gonna get in there.
He'll get in the last year. I
really?
guarantee you that. I'll make a bet on that.
Wow,
I bet you $100 on that.
We're really starting to forgive Barry Bonds. That's a great sign.
Yeah, no, I think so.
I
forgave him, and I don't like Barry Bonds. So
I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think what's the gambler dude? What's his fucking name?
Pete Rose.
Yeah, I just blinked on that. Pete Rose. Yeah, definitely should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no, and that's why, like,
It's
again,
such bullshit.
Well, with the whole cheating, the Astros cheating thing, like, people think that there should be some permanent bans, but and I think so too. Or reinstate Pete Rose. How about that?
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, I think so.
Let him in. Hits leader. Anyways, he's a beast. Yeah.
It didn't affect the game.
What, the gambling? Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's far less worse
Cheating,
than the sign stealing that the Astros
cheating.
were doing. Yeah. No, definitely. That's bad. No good. No bueno.
Whatever.
Anyways, if any other other sports wise, it's fucking Niners
Yeah,
tomorrow.
baby.
You excited?
Bang, bang, Niner
Bang,
gang.
bang, Niner gang.
That's all I have to say. Hell yeah, I'm excited, dude. I was just thinking about it, but I don't want to get too excited because I don't want to.
Niners versus the Packers.
I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say it's an easy game. I don't want to say that we got it in the bag.
Rodgers.
I don't want to say
America's second quarterback?
Yeah, I don't want to say anything bad about the Packers or Aaron Rodgers because I actually like Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is one of my favorite players, but it's exciting. Like, I don't want to put up my expectations too high because I've already seen them lose the Super Bowl, and that was very heartbbreaking.
2014, right?
2013. Well, it's the 2012 season. Yeah, 2013 happened. Yeah,
and then the next year they lost the championship game, right? Yeah, that's what it was. And
they lost the championship.
And that was last year with Cap.
Yeah. Well, no, they went to the NFC Championship game 3 times in a row.
Right.
They lost one. They got one. Went to the Super Bowl. Lost the other one.
Yeah,
it was heartbreaking. It was a heartbreaking string of years. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like, I'm very hype. I hope that the Niners win and go to the fucking Super Bowl and fucking win the Super Bowl. I'll be so happy. Like,
where's the Super Bowl being played?
In Miami.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So.
Is it? I feel like it's always in Miami. Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's always got to be like in somewhere hot. I don't know, dude.
I mean, it was in SF not that long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, SF, Santa Clara. Fucking.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. How long ago was that? That wasn't that long.
That was
4 years ago?
4 years ago, yeah.
It's Super Bowl 54 right now?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that Levi's like sucks as a stadium. Like, design wise, like I said.
You went to a few games this year, right?
Yeah, I went to 3 games this year, dude.
Ooh,
I still think it's the worst fucking design stadium in the NFL.
How is it though seeing the fucking stadium packed?
It's
and
dope. No, don't get me wrong.
And like full of like people that are enthusiastic about the team and like the team's winning. Like, that's also like dope.
I didn't even realize that when me and Tim went to see the Packers earlier this year, that was the most attended football game, even more than the Super Bowl. Wow. There was more people there than the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. It was the atmosphere was wild. And
well, that's what I'm saying. And I've seen some memes where it's like 2014, like the first season,
and
then it's just like, I mean, obviously those were all pictures of like.
Obviously, that was bullshit. We were there. People have been there.
People have been there for sure. They've packed it up for big games and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's good to see the stadium hosting like a good football team, basically.
Yeah, it is good. I'm happy. I just think that I'll never get over the fact that Levi's is so horribly designed that I just all I needed was a whole just go around the whole stadium. Like, I get the open space thing, but the sun comes in and it's so hot, and then. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I'm excited.
You're just baking in the sun.
You're just baking in the sun, and like.
But what about night games? There's not that many night games.
Fucking luxury suites. Yeah, well, there's a lot of night games this year that got moved because we did so good, so they moved it to prime time. So a lot of games, a lot of games got switched. A lot of games got switched to night games.
Right.
Because we wanted to play prime time.
Right. Yeah. Right. Monday night or Thursday night. Right.
Yeah. I mean, Niners, dude. I mean, we go from the second worst team in the NFL. To the second best team in the NFL. Yeah,
I saw some of the predictions that people had for them this year. It was like 3-13 and like 4.
Yeah, that guy was fucking stupid. I said 10-6 before when Jimmy G was first starting.
Like 2 years ago, but yeah.
And then the ACL injury happened, but I didn't think 13-3. And we could have been 14-2. We could have been 15-1. Honestly, if we beat the Seahawks and then we beat the Falcons. And dude, even the game that we lost against the Ravens was close. That was only down by 3, and they barely fucking won. We did shut down Lamar Jackson. He got 100 rushing yards and 100 passing yards. It's not even that great. And the Ravens lost.
Right.
They already lost. They were the number one. They were the favorite.
Yeah, they were the favorite.
I'm so glad the Ravens lost. God, because fucking the NFL, dude. The Instagram page of the NFL is it's like Lamar Jackson fan page. It's always about Lamar Jackson. And I feel like the fucking Niners get so much hate on the internet. It is insane. More than any other team, we are always the one to get picked. Like, all the experts picked the Vikings last week. And we shut them the fuck down. We shut down the run game. Literally, they only scored because of that fucking one pass where the secondary wasn't on it. Witherspoon falls and trips, and it would have been like 3 points. It would have been, it's whatever, man. And we got to do better in the red zone too, but that's always been a problem. So, anyway.
Tomorrow night.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
It's 3 o'clock game?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I just don't want to get my hopes up because I got my hopes up in 2012. And I was like, oh, man, the Giants and the Niners are both going to win the same fucking year. Like, life is dope. Like, life is amazing. And then they fucking lost, and it was heartbreaking. I'll never forget that Super Bowl against the Ravens.
That was a crazy time, actually. Yeah, like the Giants were winning, and the Warriors are starting their run. And
yeah, Warriors were getting worse. Well, I mean, the beginning.
That's what's right. They're starting their run.
Curry,
like that was
they drafted Clay. Yeah.
2014.
Yeah, dude. It's super exciting. Like, I just don't know what to expect. It's really hard to feel like you got the game in the bag when you've seen so many upsets in this playoffs run. This playoffs run has been insane.
I mean, that's what you've told me. But yeah,
this has been one of the craziest playoff runs of all time. Definitely. The Titans beat the fucking Patriots. The Titans beat the fucking Ravens. Mm-hmm. And then
Tom Brady not retiring.
Tom Brady's not retiring.
That's what
yeah.
He said he's got one more. He's got more left to prove. Well, 6 fucking championships wasn't enough.
Yeah. Dude, every game has been so good. And then, oh, man, it's been great. It's been great football. The Seahawks games were the worst, but they just suck. I don't know. They almost came back against the Packers, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, I'm super excited. Oh, man, I'm so hyped.
I'm happy. I'm excited too. It's gonna be tight.
My expectations are definitely tempered though. Like, my expectations are not.
Yeah, don't expect too much, and then then you get rewarded with more if you don't expect too much. So
I never thought we'd be here already. I never thought like all the pieces would come together like that.
Yeah, it's funny how it always happens all quick, right? You think like, oh, we're about like maybe 2 or 3 years away, and then boom, it just happens, right? And it's like,
yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah. I don't know. I saw you could see it, but like I guess I didn't see that vision. That's why John Lynch got the job, and he's fucking doing amazing. And Kyle Shanahan's fucking great too. His offensive schemes are great. Just crazy. It's amazing to see it come together.
Tomorrow's game's at Levi, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got home field. They're the number 1 seed. Yeah, they're the number 1 seed.
We haven't been the number 1 seed.
How come they don't play
the
Super Bowl? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I mean, it should just be the home field. Like, come on, it's the biggest game of the fucking.
Yeah, the only time that's ever happened was the Stanford game when the Niners played.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they played at Stanford.
Where a home team played near their area.
Yeah.
With the
Yep.
That must have been crazy. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I must have been. I don't know. I wasn't there, but.
Yeah, that was 85. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me check.
Dynasty's back. No, just kidding. There you go. There's your hot take.
Man,
dude, we got the best D line. I mean, Bosa, fucking Armstead, Buckner, D Ford. We got literally those are all first round. Oh, Solomon Thomas. Those are all first round picks on a fucking defensive line.
Yeah,
it's insane. Too raw.
Anyways.
Anyway, next topic.
Did you see the Oscar noms? What'd you think?
I don't know.
Some snubs.
Not surprised.
Who
the fuck this snub shit? Whatever, dude. Like, yeah.
Adam Sandler should have.
People got snubbed. People always get snubbed. When are we gonna get
Oscars,
it?
Yeah.
And it's like, we had the Oscar so white thing, and then that didn't really change anything except for like 1 year. The Oscar so white was a hashtag that happened
because they were all
just white people.
Right.
I think Lupita Nyong'o got snubbed for Us, but when you release a movie in March, you don't really have a good. It's like people don't understand how like award seasons.
You have to release it between November and like now, basically.
And you have to have enough buzz, enough hype, enough things to keep it going. Like the fact that Get Out was released in January and was still nominated like a year later that was huge, right? Like,
I guess so, yeah.
So
and it was just such a fucking it was his debut and it was an original script and all that stuff. It just hit all the fucking
it's just amazing that it still lasted as long.
That is true. I didn't even think of it like that.
So
yeah,
I do think some movies got snubbed.
Well, here's a list.
I do think people got snubbed.
Ford v Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, which I saw recently, which was pretty good.
I saw it too.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. I need to go see Parasite. I haven't seen Parasite.
And you go see Parasite too. I'll probably just stream it on the old.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Yeah. What is it? 1, 2, 3, or whatever.
Yeah.
I heard you.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
No. Yeah, I saw Marriage Story. I saw 1917.
How was Marriage Story?
Fucking sad, dude.
Sad
Holy
and
shit,
depressing. I saw that one clip that's like going around, right, of like their argument, right, the one that's being turned into a meme.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like I saw the whole thing of that scene, that whole clip. I'm just like, Jesus, I don't know about this.
There's a lot of. I mean, no, I shouldn't say there's a lot of them, but there's a good amount of those kind of scenes.
Oh, of the argument scenes, like them fighting and shit.
God,
Yeah,
I thought Adam Driver did amazing. I didn't think
Adam Driver's great, dude.
I don't think Scarlett Johansson did that good, and I fucking hated her role in that movie. I hated her person. I hated her character.
Oh,
in that
really?
movie.
Oh,
so much. I hated her. God.
Oh, God.
She was terrible. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make me want to have kids or get married. That movie.
Wow. Jesus. She got the nom, right? And so did he, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she got nominated for Jojo Rabbit too. She got lead actress in that movie, and then she got supporting actress for Jojo Rabbit.
No, she got leading role for Marriage Story.
Yeah,
sorry. I think you just said that backwards. Sorry. All right.
No.
I don't listen to you.
Never say anything backwards.
Did you see Joker?
Yeah, I saw Joker. It was all right.
Yeah.
Very all right.
Yeah, and
I thought it was very okay. It was very hyped.
That's what I've heard. And like for me, and I've seen some of the clips too. And I just
watched clips.
I just watch clips.
Movies.
I just watch clips. Come on, because they're on YouTube.
1,
and
2,
then
3
like,
clips.
Dude, these clips are coming out way too soon. Like right after the movie came out and shit, dude. Like you could find Star Wars like as soon as it came out. Like
yeah, I mean that's not surprising.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean that's what I'm saying. These clips are just like hella readily available, HD quality too, not just like some bootleg shit too. That's what I'm saying. It's like so enticing. So I start watching it, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, I thought Joker was really overhyped. I mean, I liked it. Like, I was expecting something different, and it's like we got something different, but it was like just whatever. It was like shock value, like of a movie.
And I'm sure, Joaquin looks like he fucking
Joaquin did
really
great.
committed to it
Yeah,
and like put his fucking heart into it and shit and like poured his soul and
I think
really
he did a good job. Was it best actor worthy? I don't know.
He's probably gonna win, right?
Yeah, he won at the Golden Globes.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna win. And then he like cursed everyone out or something.
Yeah, that was funny. That speech was funny.
Oh, and the Ricky Gervais monologue was pretty good. That was pretty good.
He was actually hilarious.
That was really good. It's funny. He just like didn't give a fuck anymore. It's like this is my last year. I just don't care.
He should have hosted the Oscars too, because the Oscars is boring as shit too.
They fucking if they're gonna take out Kevin Hart for fucking some other shit, like I don't think they're gonna have Ricky Gervais.
Oh my god! But Ricky Gervais was speaking the truth out there, and
of course, no,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and he's always like that because he's very anti Hollywood, and I mean he's from. He's British, right?
Yeah, he's British. Yeah, that's why Burger loves him. Yeah, it's funny because I was talking shit about Ricky Gervais before, and Burger got really mad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, sorry, you're British.
I forgot. Some of his stuff is pretty funny, and some stuff is just okay.
Yeah, I think it's because I tried to watch The Office UK, and I could not get into it at all.
You know what I really enjoyed was this show that he did where he like sent one of his friends like off to like crazy ass adventures and shit, and like kind of fucked with him and shit. Like
funny.
It was really funny.
I just thought maybe it's just his acting that I don't like. I don't think he's really good at it.
Invention of Lying is it's pretty good. I think.
Never saw it. There was another one that he did recently that I thought was really dumb, but
his TV show Derek. I remember watching.
That was it. Yeah.
Well, no, that was like a while ago. I think he stopped doing. He's doing another one now.
Yeah,
the one he like mentioned in his monologue. And shit. Yeah. Anyways.
No, but he killed it.
He did, absolutely.
He did a great job.
Absolutely. Anyways, what were you saying? Oh, yeah, Joaquin, fucking Joker.
Yeah.
You think he's going to win it? Probably. Anyways.
I don't know.
Just anyone that plays the Joker now, they'll just win it now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Except for Jared Leto.
Yeah, except for Jared fucking Leto. He already won for Dallas Buyers Club, so technically, Transitive Property kind of won.
True. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, and then that's all that what the Oscars is. It's just like hella politics of like, all right, well, this person already won, and now this person deserves it. They've been waiting for a while. Like, it's all...
People don't understand the inner workings of the Oscars. And how they work.
And then, like, again, like a new time... Like, if it's more likely that, like, a old-time director that hasn't won it yet will win it when, like, there's, like, a bunch of, like... like new hotshot fucking directors and shit. Like, wait, who are the directors this year? Let me see. Oh yeah, what'd you think of 1917? That was pretty tight.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was like a good, like, it's like a movie for movie makers. I don't know.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
It really is. We saw it with the Visual Street team. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
it's very much like a interesting way, and they like did like the, you know, I guess, is this spoilers, but like one shot thing.
No, it's not a spoiler. That's what it was being. I think that's what's fucking propping up that movie.
Yeah, I like the way it was shot. I like the way it was done. I thought, you know, I like the actor guy. He was in
Yeah, what was he in? I'm like, I know this face, but what has he been in? Was he in The Irishman?
No, he was in that TV show. Oh my god, it's our favorite show.
Oh, well, he was in Black Mirror. He was in an episode of Black Mirror, wasn't he? Was he not?
Fucking, how is this fucking thing not coming to me right now?
All right, but the guy that like kind of like stole the fucking like stole some scenes, or like the one scene that he had when they're in the trenches, right? Yeah. And that's like the guy who's like smoking a cigarette. He's the guy that like kind of goes crazy in the last season of Black Mirror, where he like kidnaps the guy that works for the tech company and shit like that. That was him. Anyways, I just noticed that.
11/22/63.
What, James Franco?
No, the dude, the main guy who. The main guy.
Not James Franco.
Not James Franco. The other guy who coerced him into being, you know.
Oh, Bill.
Yes,
Bill.
Yes, that was it.
That's who he is. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I remember him from. He was good in that movie, and I liked it. I mean,
in 1917. Yeah.
It's like a good movie to watch. Like, it's not really like.
It's a solid, just like it's an action movie. It's pretty nonstop. There's like one moment where it's like there's a lull, but other than that, it's fucking.
I just liked it. Yeah, and I saw it in Dolby Cinema.
Oh, did you? Yeah. See, we just saw it in
the sound was crazy. Like
the explosions were like that first explosion.
Yeah,
right?
Every technique is amazing in that movie. Like they like literally, it's like a master class thing on how to make a movie.
Yeah,
an action movie.
Yeah.
People are saying it's perfect, and it's like I wouldn't say it's perfect.
Yeah.
I think story-wise, it's like, yeah.
So directing-wise, it's Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, Todd Phillips for Joker, Sam Mendes for 1917, Once Upon a Time, Tarantino, and Parasite, Bong Joon-ho, who's the first like Korean to be nominated for a Best Picture and a director.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So
I still haven't watched it, but I want to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like that might win, but we'll see. I don't know.
I hope Roger Deakins wins again.
I was surprised that Roger Deakins actually, like, cause we stayed for the credits and it was like, oh shit, Roger Deakins.
Yeah,
like,
he did 1917.
I didn't realize that until
in
I saw
fucking
the credits,
bag. Let's go. He's nominated again.
Oh yeah, then yeah, he'll probably.
And he barely won for what? Blade Runner.
I mean, there's no other like one take movies this year, right? So
yeah. How many have a lot of movies done that? I don't think so. Birdman. That was it. And that won all the awards.
Yeah, well, and then Alfonso Cuarón hasn't done a whole movie that's like one take, but he does a lot of like long takes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then obviously it's not, they manipulate it so that there are takes, because that would be ridiculous to really.
Oh, obviously, it's not a one take.
What? There's a behind.
Like, there's one fucked up thing that happened. Oh, you got to do it all over again.
Well, yeah, that's what it would be. I mean, for the most of it, that's what it was.
If it was legit, but there's a lot. You could tell there's a lot of parts where they obviously cut it, but they made it like as if it was one.
Well, there's a lot of things you could do with special effects that you could like blend.
Yeah.
Like there's even a part where like it goes behind some rocks.
Yes,
I was like, there's one, and then I mean, you could watch.
Well, I thought the building one too. After the main thing happened, and then they all walk through the building, and the car comes and he drives on it. But who knows?
Yeah,
they're all pissing on the side. They're pissing on the side of the building. I think that was one.
That's right. And then when he like goes inside like a dark room, it goes black, and that's a cut. So, anyways,
that's an obvious cut.
There's a behind the scenes on it and everything. Yeah. But I could totally see Sam Mendes winning the director and best movie. I could see this.
Well, movie. He already won at the Golden Globes.
Yeah, that too. So, it's pretty.
It's always a good sign when you win at the Golden Globes.
Golden Globes, right? Even though I don't really even understand the Hollywood foreign press. What does that even mean? Like, I don't even understand.
From another country.
Another country, I guess. All right, so I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that is pretty esteemed. It's like people from out, like not inside the U.S. bubble, right, or whatever of entertainment. But yeah. Any other movies that you saw or anything like that, or no?
I mean, not really. I mean, I saw a good amount of movies.
Yeah, I just saw that 1917.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's it. I mean, recently. I mean, I'll go see. I want to go see Parasite. Like I said.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see that.
Parasite will be. Yeah, maybe I should go see Jojo Rabbit too. I heard that's pretty good. Or should I go see Little Women?
I don't know. Should you? I liked Lady Bird. So
is Little Women a book too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a famous book,
it's like
right?
A classic.
Classic. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
It's like a big deal. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same lady as Lady Bird, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, okay. So that's what I thought. Like, I mean, maybe this is just me, but I thought like Honey Boy could have gotten like at least for a screenplay, like. Or something.
Yeah, Honey Boy didn't get nominated.
Yeah, like at least for like I knew it wouldn't get like director or like best movie or anything, but at least for like screenplay or something.
There's a lot of good screenplays this year.
Yeah, I guess so. That is true. I mean, I just thought I don't know, like for Shia, that would have like capped off like a pretty good, comeback. I guess.
Yeah, I thought. I don't know. When you look at the original screenplay list, it's a pretty hard to sneak in there because they got Parasite, they got Knives Out, they got I forgot what else, but that's the only ones that come off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, and then like that's for me like that's the more esteemed one is the original script, like because you could adapt shit, but yeah, okay, I can't find it. Goddamn.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was one of them.
Original?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is original.
Jojo Rabbit.
Damn, did it have this all the way at the bottom? Jesus fucking.
Jojo Rabbit. Look, I only got one more. I can't remember it though.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, adapted. Get out of here.
God, Jesus.
Knives Out, Marriage Story, 1917.
There it is.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh wait,
Parasite.
never mind. I got it wrong.
It's probably gonna be Marriage
no Jojo
Story.
Rabbit.
Because everybody can relate to that.
I liked Marriage Story. I don't think it was like super. It's like, oh, this is the Oscar movie this year. I think 1917.
It was too depressing.
I think 1917 has a lot of buzz
and it's just like
good marketing campaign. I think it'll probably win.
And it's just like a straightforward story. Just this guy's trying to get a message to this one place. It's 1917. There's no cell phones. There's no walkies.
Yeah.
There's not even Morse code. That's what I was like. What? You can't Morse code this shit?
They got prominent actors who have like one or two lines.
You're right. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth. Yep. And I said that guy from Black Mirror, but you don't remember. But anyways. I
don't remember him.
He had like the funny part anyways. Like
I don't remember.
He was quipping. He was just fucking hella. Anyways. Just, yeah. All right. Don't even fucking trip. All right, let me go back to my list. Unless I want to say anything else about this.
Oh, I don't. I did not.
Take that as a no.
Right,
fucking Star Wars, dog. Star Wars. I just feel like there's hella like more than like The Last Jedi, and then like with this one especially like. They're just going out and saying like, yeah, well, if you read the visual dictionary, and then if you read that, now there's the short story coming out to explain this, and now there's that. And
I don't know. What are you talking about, dude? Just watch it again.
I guess.
I watched it again.
There's a lot of the writers like went on like a fucking tour of like giving out hella interviews of like the guy Chris Terrio and shit, and he was just like
he's got
explaining hella shit basically, like like. I don't know. Just it sounded like he's like not apologizing, but it almost sounded like he was apologizing for. Whatever.
I thought it was good. I liked the movie.
Yeah, you saw it again, right?
Yeah, I saw it again. Thought it was good. Thought it was a solid movie. The only thing is like everything's not gonna hit the same because the first time it was like wow, like holy shit.
Of course. And then we were at the homies and stuff. Yeah. And then like you said, there was like an empty theater, right? It sounds like.
Yeah, it's an empty theater. The theater's not that great. The seats are not that great. So.
Oh, the one that you went to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot. I mean, of course, there's gonna be a lot of like books and shit that's gonna explain shit, and like it always has been.
Yeah,
like
always shit like that.
It's always shit like that. But I don't know. It's just I feel like they're really relying on that a lot to explain a lot of shit.
I think it could have been planned better. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, dude, J.J. Abrams came in like. pretty late in the game too. Of like,
yeah, and I just think they should have added an extra year. They should have just done 3 years
You
between
know-
each movie, like I said.
yeah, well, the originals were made 3 years in between,
Yeah,
and
I
the
don't-
prequels were made 3 years in between each other. Like
Exactly.
because
so
it would take about a
why-
year and a half to edit, a year and a half to shoot, and then a year and a half to fucking edit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But
because-
now they're just like fucking overtime. Everybody just fucking work everyone to death.
Well, they just fucking thought that they were gonna make fucking Marvel again, and they do the same shit. But that's not just what Star Wars fans want, dude.
Right.
You know, whatever. Fuck that shit.
Well, I think so. They're gonna do the Old Republic. This is gonna be the next thing, and I think that'll be good because they could just do something new, where they're not
I just
fucking
think
with.
they should do something totally new, not even Old
Oh
Republic
yeah.
or not
Right.
anything.
I mean, I think it won't be that, but I'm just saying they'll just do it in a different timeline. That's the thing. I think that's gonna be the big thing. It's just do it a different timeline. Still have lightsabers,
do it like
obviously.
50 years later,
Lightsabers is like the bread and butter for
50 years
Star
later.
Wars. 50 years later? No,
Yeah,
dude, like 1,000 years later or 1,000 years
That's too
before.
much.
No, it's perfect because then you don't have
It's
no
already
links.
1,000 years from now.
It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far
Oh, it was a
away.
long time ago. Fuck. Wow, I don't even fucking remember. Yeah, it's thousands of years back. Sorry. Whatever, man. Anyway, yeah, they should have more fucking movies with lightsabers. Why is this only allocated to the fucking Skywalker saga? Everything that involves Star Wars has to involve bounty hunters or some other side story shit that doesn't really matter. Where are the fucking lightsabers? Thank you.
You know, it's not that hard to make them now. Like you could say behind, like back then, it's like, oh, we don't got the budget for it. But you know, anybody could just open, like I could just open a Premiere Pro and like, you know, just make a green stick and I could make that into a lightsaber. You know, like that shit's easy. Like, you got no excuses.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna put lightsabers right here.
We're gonna make our own Star Wars.
Speaking of which, you were hella jealous of my lightsaber that I made.
I was not. It looked like trash.
You were like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude, I want to make one of mine. I was like, oh my god.
I feel like lightsabers aren't that big in real life. I still can't get over this. I don't. I just
Have you
think it's
ever
a
held?
little-
Have you
I just
ever
think it's-
held a sword?
No, I just think it's a little
I actually
too big.
held a
Just
sword
a little too
recently,
big.
too, so I held it like a katana recently, and it's, you know, the katana was bigger. Fucking.
Was it? I don't know.
It was. I'm telling you, I was fucking around with a katana, and I think it was definitely. Like, yeah, it was definitely bigger than the lightsaber and heavier, obviously, because it's a fucking real weapon.
Oh, so a lightsaber's not a real weapon now.
What you're saying?
I'm just kidding.
No, you're
but-
thinking of the plastic
I don't
little
know.
lightsaber toys. That's why.
Yeah, like I said, they got there's a new Taika rumor. Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, Taika Waititi's rumored
I don't think we're saying
to
that
be
right.
having his own Star Wars movie.
Good.
I think it's dope. Yeah, give some.
There's gonna be Star Wars movies forever.
Yeah,
Just
give Ryan
do
Coogler
whatever.
a movie too, which
Just
I've been
do
saying
it
for
up.
years.
And make Michael B. Jordan Boba Fett. That's
Yes.
what his plan was.
No,
right, or some shit.
no. Give him a lightsaber. Give him a
Give him a
lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Give him a lightsaber.
Give him a purple lightsaber.
We need more
He's Mace
fucking-
Windu's son. Oh.
We need more. That'd be sick. There you go.
Don't
Yeah.
do that. I'm saying stay away from.
No, he's Mace Windu's grandfather.
Oh my god.
There you go.
No
oh
connections.
my god.
No
Okay,
nothing.
well then never fucking mind. You know.
Just do a new
Just
thing.
fucking have lightsabers. Why
Just
does
do a new thing.
Why does everything have to not involve lightsabers in Star Wars? That's
when it's
the
not
coolest
when
part.
it's not the original trilogy or when
Yes.
it's not the Skywalker trilogy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a very good point.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Apparently, the people that made the Jedi Fallen Order had to convince the studio to fucking include lightsabers in the game.
Wow.
Like,
No one wants to be a bounty hunter for like the 20th time. We already got Star Wars Battlefront. It's like, come on, dude. I want to be a Jedi. Everyone wants to be a fucking Jedi. No one wants to be.
I finally beat that game too. I enjoyed it. It was good. I don't like the ending though.
Yeah, the ending was sucked, right?
Yeah, spoilers. You just run away from Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Let me fight Darth Vader at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
there's gonna be some DLC shit or something.
Well,
like
no,
that.
but then the whole they were looking for the map, and they was like, "Oh yeah, fuck the map now." It's like, what?
Wait, yeah,
we
that
just
did happen.
spent
That's
the whole
right.
fucking.
That did happen.
We just spent the whole game looking for this map and
Oh,
to see if
yeah,
we could find other Jedi, and then he's like, "Oh, let's just destroy
Well, you
it."
know that happens because there's no other Jedi in the fucking the
Well, no,
original.
there is, but
They're just hiding. Yeah,
Whatever.
I know. That's the other thing. It's just it's a big universe.
That's frustrating. George Lucas, you fucked up a lot of this. Fucked up a lot of parts of this Star Wars shit.
Yeah, sure, I guess so. I don't know. It should just fan movies forever.
No fan movies. I fucking hate the fans. Think the fans are shitty. I go to fucking Reddit, and all they do is talk shit about fucking Star Wars and the new trilogy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, fucking fuck you.
All right, well, shit. All right. Let's move on to some music real quick. Fucking some albums came out this week. Mac Miller, Posthumous album. I think you should check it out. I think you'd like it, actually. It's like the sound of...
I said I listen to it when the hype dies down.
Whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I mean, I don't feel like there's that much hype to it anyways. Like,
I feel like people are posting about it all the time.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
That's just my feed, dude. I don't know.
Maybe, I guess. I don't feel like that many people are posting about it on my shit. But, anyways, if anything, I feel like people are more posting about Eminem shit, which is kind of weird. But
oh, yeah, the new
Eminem came out with some shit, which...
my dad said it was good.
I listened to the first 5 songs.
Is it like the same as the last one?
So it's similar, and then like Eminem's always gonna have like the lines that are just he's got good rap lines, he's got bars, like he's gonna always say some clever shit, but I don't know, it wasn't really hitting for me. Like,
yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I can see that happening with me too. That's why I didn't listen to it yet.
Yeah, so. I was like kind of like even hesitating too because I was like I actually really liked Kamikaze.
Yeah, me too. I thought it had some good tracks.
And I was just like...
I never listened to it again, but...
I listened to it a few times, because there's a few songs where I was like, oh, yeah, that was pretty tight. Where he just goes in, so... no, what I was going to say, though... Mac Miller. Yeah, really good album, I feel like. Pretty solid. Yeah. I think you'll like it. It's more of, like, has definitely, like, more indie rock, like, tendencies, for sure. And he was definitely getting more experimental with, like, that kind of sound.
Yeah.
And singing and, Which I'm sure people have their own opinions about that and shit. And
probably.
Like, I want to hear him rap. I'm like, well, guess what? He didn't want to do that anymore. So
look at Tyler,
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny? I was thinking about that. They everyone's favorite rapper from like 2012, 2013 or something from that time. They're all singers now.
Yep.
They don't rap.
They really that. Guess you can only rap for so long before you just get bored of it, right? So
how much shit can you say?
I don't know.
It's like how much no offense to Mac Miller too, but like, how many times can he rap about fucking pussy? Like, it's just like there's a lot of ways. Actually,
how many songs can Action Bronson write about food or making food?
A lot of them.
Never ends apparently.
So
his new album is called Lamb Over Rice.
I know, which was kind of cool. I mean, Alchemist has always got some dope beats on it, and
didn't like it that much, and I was looking forward to it.
Action Bronson is like it's good to play like kind of in the background. It's like what people used to say about jazz music, where you just play it in the background and you just kind of like let it, and it's like good, but like you're not really listening.
Yeah, kind of enjoy him more as a food critic host guy.
Has he even done anything? Because he left Vice. So
yeah, I know, but I still enjoyed him as a food critic.
Wait, but how is he doing the Ancient Aliens thing? By the way, we're doing an Ancient Aliens thing.
No, we're not.
So we're watching it right now. Yeah. No, yeah, I thought he was done with Vice.
I think he is. I think he just dropped out of the record.
Oh, the record, yeah.
Because the record label was different from the film.
Vice Atlantic, that's what it was, or some shit.
Yeah, it was like different from the actual channel and all that stuff.
Yeah, and he had the whole thing where he was just like, go independent, fuck a label, So, yeah, it makes sense. So, yeah. Anyways, go check out that Mac Miller album. I know you said you would, so go check that out, Dane.
Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah. I'll check it out probably.
For sure. Yeah, and then Eminem's was just okay. King Krul came out with a single. I don't know if you heard that.
Is it good?
It's typical King Krul.
Am I going to like it this time? Because I didn't like the other album.
I mean, I think it's like more of like the typical King Krul shit.
I feel like
it's not upbeat or anything like that. It's like,
I feel like he kind of fell off on the last one.
Yeah, I know. You said that. Hold on. Let me see what else.
Well, does anyone talk about King Krul now?
Yeah, I mean, not really.
Not as much. That's all I have to say.
Let's see what else. That's not something else came out. Oh, Raekwon came out with something. It was like a 3-song EP. Didn't check it out quite yet. Oh, and then a band that I like. Actually, no, wait, never mind. That wasn't. Oh, no. Mick Jenkins came out with something.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was tight. It's a little like 6-song EP, so it's easily breezily. It's pretty tight.
I'm just waiting for the new Tame Impala album.
Yeah, man. That's all I'm saying. And then what we were saying, Childish Gambino album. It's never coming out, I guess. So That fool was just like, yep, that was the album.
He still has one more album to do. I don't know.
No, I'm saying like that the Guava Island thing. He's like, yep,
oh,
that's it.
yes.
He's just like, yep, that's it. There, that was it.
Well, yeah, I thought, like we were talking about in the car. I was like, I thought those 3 songs were part of a new album, but they were actually just a part of this fucking movie. Yeah.
Which,
because I watched the movie and I was like,
I watch the movie? I'm like debating.
They do all the songs. Summertime Magic, and then This Is America. And, you know.
Is it just the music video of This Is America, or is it just?
No, it's like they do it.
They do it again.
They do it. Yeah, they do. It's like similar, but not.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just like it just goes into the music video or.
No. It's not like a no. The music video is its own thing, but the music in the when they play it is kind of the same.
Because it was like a musical, right?
There's movie, like songs. It's only like an hour long. It's not even like a
I don't know.
hour 10. I mean, it's a pretty basic story. It's pretty.
I didn't
good.
like that one. He had the I think I said this before too. The clapping without sound or whatever. Like he had those little mini short film that he did after leaving fucking Community, and when he came out with his album because of the internet. Yeah. And he had like these like weird like short film things that he did. I just thought I didn't really like them. They were just okay. It's like it's called clapping with like the sound off or something like that. I don't know. You can check them out, but I didn't think they were that interesting back then.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, don't.
Didn't even know about it.
I thought I told you about that shit. No?
I don't know. I feel like he does some questionable stuff, but
well,
whatever.
Anyways, well, I mean, like I said, he dropped 3 songs and won all the Grammys, so.
And then dipped, yeah.
And then he wasn't even there to accept the Grammys.
Yeah.
So fucking.
He's working on Guava Island
baller ass move, I guess. Shit. Just give him his own fucking Star Wars.
Don't give him his own. Give Ryan Coogler his own Star Wars.
Sure. No,
still saying that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Don't do a fucking. Don't do a Lando.
What?
Don't do a Lando spinoff.
I was like leaving that actually.
Okay.
I was leaving that conversation now. Okay. No, I don't know. Fucking election time. It's 2020, bro. It's happening. It's already here. The debates have been going on. I didn't realize it until just yesterday when I saw the whole thing.
Debate.
Wait, that was the last debate?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're in the final stages now.
Damn, really?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus. See, this is why.
I don't know. I have no hope. So
yeah. Well, and then the only reason that I kind of realized that the debates were going on is because the whole Warren and Bernie thing going on.
Oh, where she said that he said that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, what you don't want to say it?
What? Oh, the
that Bernie said that he was like, "Oh, a woman can't be president" or something
true.
like that. He never said that, I guess, or I don't know what. Yeah,
I don't think that's true. I think that's bullshit. But okay, I mean, you can look at Bernie's track record, and you can look at Elizabeth Warren's track record, and we could see, who tells the truth or not. So.
Yeah. Anyways, at this point,
all I gotta say.
Yeah,
politics is so frustrating, especially because I feel like a lot of the mainstream media now is going after Bernie because he's becoming a fucking clear
candidate.
Yeah, clear candidate, running strong in Iowa, New Hampshire.
I mean, his only opposition. Wait, so what happened to Biden though? Is he out or what?
Biden's not doing too great. Biden's fucking saying weird shit, man.
I know. There's a whole fucking compilation of him saying some weird fucking
really
shit.
Weird stuff. Like I don't hate Joe Biden.
He's just very old.
He's very old,
and so is Bernie. I will
Bernie's
say that too.
Like
Bernie's
a different
pretty old.
kind of old.
But even like sometimes like the way he like answers, like when he's like caught off guard, like you could see his like age. I feel like when it's not like a prepared thing that he's like saying. Whenever he like, I don't know, he gets like caught off guard, like he seems very old. Like
I guess. I mean,
he is old. I mean, that's
he stays on track at least. Joe Biden's like all over the fucking place.
No, that's what I'm saying. Bernie knows his fucking points and shit. He's got that down to a fucking T. But like whenever he gets thrown like a not fucking question like that, he's like, he seems a little fluttered or something. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my observation. So, anyways.
I didn't watch the debates, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm not even saying them during the debates. I'm just saying in general. Like that's kind of what like I get from Bernie.
Because you like gang.
So. Yeah, wow. This motherfucker fucking gang shamed me the other weekend.
We gang the fuck shamed you.
Oh my God. I've never been teamed up. Like I've never been DP'd before that.
Whatever, man. He wasn't even in the debate.
No, I know, and I realize that now. I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. I mean, I've always known that
Why
it's
do
over
people,
for this fool.
I don't know.
It was
It's
never
like,
gonna happen for this fool. Like maybe in like I don't know, 10 years or something.
Yeah, he got like 2 endorsements. Like, and everyone was like, oh my
his
God.
idea is so fucking out there. Like it's just.
I think it's stupid. It's not gonna.
Help. And I agree with what he says, but it's just like, yeah, at the time, like I don't know.
I
could see that whole issue, like what he's bringing up, like, and it is super important, like what he's saying.
Yeah, I know, I get that. He said some really good stuff, but his execution on those ideas is not that good.
And then at the same time, like the public is just not ready for that shit. Like, so like, and again, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe in like 10 years, like in like that whole idea of the universal.
I mean, he's probably working. He's probably working up that idea. I mean, look at Bernie 10 years ago, and then look at what he's done now.
Exactly.
He's changed a lot of ideas.
He's just laying
in
the
politics.
groundwork, and I've kind of. I mean, I knew that from the beginning. I mean, I knew Andrew.
Yeah,
was
but
not
why do
fucking,
people keep consistently going for this guy when he doesn't have a chance anymore?
Right, like Chappelle just said some
Chappelle,
shit.
Childish Gambino. It's like, dude,
Childish Gambino said some shit.
No, dude, it's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
and then the whole math thing is stupid. I think that's like his whole thing, like his whole slogan. It's like math is like.
What? That's
slogan? Like his thing. Is
no,
like
I thought it was.
I don't fucking know. It
was
dumb.
something. Anyways, yeah, I like his idea of the universe. No, it's not universal. What is it? It's the fucking
basic
universal income. I like that idea. It's not a mainstream idea. That's not going to probably be a mainstream idea until like 10 years from now. But
it's something that
it's definitely something worth looking into.
They talked about. I've learned about it in college, and it's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you see it affecting day-to-day life. You know, just with automation and shit. So I mean. For sure, it's going to be more of a bigger issue.
Yeah, it will be.
Just people are not ready for that right now. They just can't comprehend that. Like
they're not ready for math. That's his whole thing. So,
look, I'm terrible at math, so I kind of agree.
I'm just gonna run. I kind of agree with that. My thing's gonna be English, like literature, like one word, because I was an English major and that's it.
Literature. Damien Aguirre.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't say English because then it's like kind of low-key racist. And then, so we should probably say literature or something.
Just literature. Just Damien Aguirre, 2026, literature.
Fucking math.
Yeah.
Politics is fucking dumb, though.
And then I guess the hearings will be starting for the impeachment. Which
that's just a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. I don't think.
Not with fucking Mitch McGitch running the shit, or Mick McBitch. You know, I don't
know. Hey,
he's the worst person ever. I donated $5 to the candidate that's running against him.
Nice. There you go. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a long shot, but.
Right. Yeah, he's pretty entrenched in there.
I don't know. Mitch McConnell was literally the worst. I think he's worse than Trump at this point. I don't know. He's fucking terrible. He leaves a bunch of things out to vote. He hasn't even voted on anything from the House. Mm-hmm. The Senate does nothing because of him.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. And then he's not going to give fucking a fair trial for the impeachment things.
Right.
So why does he? Why do we even care? We all just like.
Why are we even trying?
Yeah, it's like no, it's not. It's not, I think it's okay to try. I just don't think we should put a lot of weight to it because it's not going to change anything.
Right.
It's like Trump got impeached. So did Bill Clinton. It's like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And Trump could still win, even if
they're the only two to be impeached, right? Because Nixon never
Andrew Jackson.
Oh, that's right. Because Nixon just resigned before he got impeached, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, he should have just stayed. He should have just stuck through it.
Should have, yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, well, that's gonna happen, and
yeah,
probably nothing.
I don't think anything's good. We might learn some new damning information, but dude, at this point, we always learn new damning information and nothing changes. Yeah. It's like we just know more, but nothing like happens. Nothing.
Right.
Literally, Trump can do no wrong at this point. Like we literally just have to vote him out, and even that feels like a long shot to me. But whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get too like pessimistic about it, but
no,
just being a realist, man.
Yeah, you gotta look at it how it really is. I mean, Bernie. At this point, man, that's really
I mean,
Bernie.
I would love for Bernie to win, but even that feels like, are people ready?
Yeah, I've said it before. I would prefer just a younger person in general, but anyways, that's not gonna happen for a while.
Well, no young person is presenting ideas like Bernie is,
right?
And who has this platform,
right? I was gonna say they are, but it's just
Yeah.
they're not big yet.
Yeah,
Right? They're
they don't
pretty
have-
new, right? And they're pretty young.
I mean, look at Pete Buttigieg. How do you say his name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was pushing for Bernie to win in 2016, and now look at this motherfucker doing fucking wine dinners in Napa with billion-dollar donors and all this crazy shit.
Like, play the game.
I get it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else really on the list too much. So I kind of just put this list together hella quick too. So yeah.
I can tell. No, it's actually a pretty good list. It was a good list.
No, it's good. I mean, it's fine.
Solid
list.
list.
Things we want to say. I mean, I don't know what else is going on really. I mean, Warriors or the Warriors gonna get Giannis or something, right?
No, we're not going to get Giannis. That's not happening. I don't even know why Stephen A. Smith said that. Y'all motherfuckers were hating on the Warriors for 5 years, and all of a sudden we deserve Giannis. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I just saw the headline. I was like, oh, shit.
I don't think. I think Giannis should stay in Milwaukee for as long as he can. I don't think he should go to the Warriors. I don't think so.
What point are we? Is it almost All-Star break? Is it? No.
Yeah, it's almost February.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty close, halfway there. Yeah. Anyways, well, we should definitely check out the Chase Center sometime though, because.
Oh, I'm going to see them.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm going to see Tame Impala. I'm not going to see the Warriors at Chase Center. I'm going to see Tame Impala at the Chase Center.
Well, that'll be cool. That'll be a tight show.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
When is that?
That's in March 17th, I think.
Nice.
I think it's like on St. Patty's Day. I can't remember now.
Any other like big shows you're trying to go this year?
No.
No.
I hate concerts. I hate going to concerts.
Well, I mean, you like bands, so
yeah, but I hate going to concerts. Like, I'm so over concerts. Unless MGMT's going to play a show this year, I'm not going to go to a show.
Right.
So
Did they have a tour last year?
Yeah, and I went. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. Of course.
I don't know.
How would you not go?
Tame Impala just blew up so hard, and like I said in the last podcast episode, I think. But yeah, they blew up.
Yeah, and then the dude.
10 years.
And the dude has been like just working with hella other artists and shit, and Travis Scott and fucking all this shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, Anyways. Yeah, if there's anything else you want really to. Is there any guy? What do we call it again? What is it called again?
Never Too Late.
Hey,
Never
your
Too Late.
favorite segment.
It's not.
Never Too
I
Late.
can't come up with things.
Because anyways,
Do you have a Never Too Late?
No, I think I mentioned everything.
Never Too
the
Late.
Astros cheating, fucking Mike Miller and fucking. I just thought of it at the top of my head right now. The Giants hired a woman for their coaching staff, but
so did the Niners.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh yeah. There was a commercial. That's right.
Yeah.
There was a commercial of like it was like Intel or something like that, and she was just like, "My job requires me to fucking use my iPad, and I'm fucking sick." Anyways, no, it's great. I mean, that's definitely great. But I was expecting her to be like at least like a field assistant or something, or like a field coordinator or a offensive coordinator, or like some shit like that's not really a position in baseball, but I guess she's just the assistant to Gabe Kapler, which is kind of weird. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's.
I don't even know who the coaches are for Bruce.
I already told you, Gabe Kapler, is the guy, and he got fired by the Phillies, so it's kind of funny that they got him. And he had some like.
I don't like this GM already, man.
Farhan.
Yeah, I don't fucking like him. Get rid of him.
Well, he didn't even. Well, I say he fucked up and didn't trade Bumgarner, but what?
Yeah, and now Bumgarner's on the fucking Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I know.
He should have been a forever Giant like Buster Posey. Just get
But Posey is for sure going to be a
get Brian Sabian back. Just fucking fuck these.
No, I mean he's retired.
Yeah, well, make him unretire. Make him unretired. And
he's done. He won his 3 championships.
Let's win some more, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, whatever.
This new guy. Trust me, I already told you he was a former A's guy, so you're good. You're in good hands.
No, I don't think so.
I've been reading Barry Zito's book. You saw it on my room, and you were like, "Wow,
curveball."
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's interesting. It's I mean,
Barry
Zito was
words.
my fucking like hero back in the day,
know.
bro. Like, so I don't know if you really understand.
Yes, I know.
But like yeah, it's very interesting. You know, he talks about like getting left off the fucking playoff roster in 2010.
Yeah, that was
and,
great. That's why we won.
Yeah, and then he was the reason why he won in 2012. So you know,
he got his money. Why is he complaining?
He's not complaining, bro. What the fuck?
Man, you already got paid way too much, bro. Just fucking.
Oh my god, you want to get into
put that shit in your pocket?
I think he deserved the money, but anyway, not that much, but he deserved getting paid.
Maybe from the A's, we got to pay him.
He deserved getting paid for sure, and that's like
not from us.
But I don't think. I don't. Like, at the time, I remember like seeing the contract, and I was like, that's a lot.
That's too much.
That's a lot. But
that's a lot for a curveball.
But I know that.
Figured out soon.
but I was glad that he got paid at the time, and I'm so glad that he got paid actually. And he won the World Series. He got his fucking redemption and shit. But the biggest thing about his thing, what he was saying at that time when like 2012 came back around, he was like, you know, helping them really win. He was like, at that point, like he's hella religious now. He was like, now he's a man of Jesus.
Great,
which is fine, money. But
to Jesus.
Oh my god. Anyways, he was just like, I had already like at that point I didn't care what the outcome was, like, and that's what made me be able to fucking pitch so well and shit. And I was just like, oh, that's great. Why are you?
That bothers
such
me.
A fucking.
I don't know.
Well, no, I mean like he was able to like not let it affect him anymore. Like, you know, like where it's just like you're just kind of letting it. Never mind. You don't fucking get it. You're giving me these looks. You know what I'm saying? Like putting so much pressure on himself.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I get it.
He just was able to let go, and then when the pressure was let go.
Yeah, you don't need Jesus for that.
Oh my god, you don't know anything. I don't care about the whole Jesus thing. It's whatever. He do with his life. Anyways.
Yeah, let him live.
Anyways, he won you the 2012 World Series, so don't fucking cry, bitch.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Are you kidding me?
How?
He saved them in like 2 elimination games.
Oh, in the run before the World Series, yeah.
And then he won, and he definitely won the game that he pitched in the World Series. You guys swept that year, yeah. So yeah, he definitely won.
I mean, that's good for him. But I always hated that contract. I always hated that. I was hyped on Barry Zito, and that's when he sucked. It wasn't when he was with us.
Basically.
And I'm glad he did good in that 20. That's what he owed us for the money that we gave him. At the very least. Like, damn.
That you gave him, huh?
Yes, I personally gave him $80 million, or however much his contract was at that time.
It was I think it was like a 7-year, 170 something.
Oh God! Yeah. Wow.
There's been worse like contracts that have gone out.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
A-Rod, boom, got him.
Yeah.
Or even the fucking. Well, no, I wouldn't say so. Mike Trout's pretty good, but they're paying him almost.
Oh God,
they're paying him almost like
so much money.
Almost almost $500 million. Yeah, because he got that contract restructured last year.
Insane.
Yeah. And then this year, the pitcher, he made like the most. He was like 300 and fucking. I forget 345 million.
Bryce Harper.
What about him?
Contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pulling through.
He actually had a pretty good season last year.
Yeah, Nationals won the series.
Yeah, that is pretty great. Yeah. That is pretty great, actually. Not only did they beat the Houston Thrills, but they won them without Bryce Harper. So, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Astros. Shout out to the Red Sox.
Shout out to the Astros, Red Sox.
Thanks for beating the Dodgers. Whatever it takes.
Oh, my God. Whatever it takes. Yeah, well, shit, you know. Yeah.
Go Niners.
A's, baby. It's going to happen this year. All right. Let's fucking
you say that every year.
Whatever. It's our year, baby. It's our year. All right. That's it?
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Should we just... Okay.
I'm tired.
Let's just wrap it up then. It's getting dark out.
Yeah, it is getting dark out.
All right. Yeah, so that's... I don't know why.
This week's episode.
How do I end this shit again? Damien, who are you and where can people find you? There you go.
There you go. I'm Damien Sore. You can catch me on Twitter, Instagram. And I was going to say Facebook.
Facebook. Hit him up on Facebook.
No.
You ever go on your Facebook? I don't think you ever go on your
Facebook. No, not really.
You just check it for birthdays, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's really it for me on social media.
Yeah. For sure.
Been watching a lot of true crime docs lately. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
I started looking more into that You show that you were saying, and I'm definitely don't want to watch this.
Of course you don't. It's like dude, it's not. It's very much like a fucking weird show, and I don't.
Well, it's just so like I don't know. It seems so cheesy. Like it's like
it's super cheesy, but
and like a sexual Dexter type of thing.
Sometimes I love cheesy shows,
and then there's the memes of like Dexter, like like
sometimes I can just get into cheesy shows, and they're great, and they're terrible, and I love it.
So
he has some really funny writing. I'm sorry.
So he killed the first girl in the first season? Or no, he didn't kill her. Oh.
Yeah.
But then how is she warning the new girl in the second season?
No, that's a different girl. That's a different girl.
Yeah, that's what.
That was the original one.
I saw like the trailers of it, and I'm just like, wait, huh? And
that was the original one.
Okay.
That you don't see.
Oh, I see.
Dude, I watched this show in like 2 days. It was great. It was just fun. just random. Like I said, there was just like this one episode where they did acid and they went on there. It was funny. It was really,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was so random. That's why I was like, wow, this show is really, just random and out there. And I just like that. It's different.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, not watching that.
It's fine. You're missing out.
Yeah.
On some cheesy show.
Oh, I finished Knives Out, by the way. Liked it.
Yeah, it was good, huh?
I don't know if it's an Oscar movie.
I think it's original screenplay. I think so.
But for best movie, because it got nominated for best picture.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's a best picture. Like I enjoyed it. It was fun, and it was like funny, and it had I really liked all that.
It had a good message.
Don't be a rich dick.
Well, yeah, but don't be entitled. Don't be so entitled.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be a rich dick. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's, I don't know. You're kind of synthesizing it in a weird way, but whatever.
All right, I get it. Don't be entitled. Whatever. Appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
And don't just trust. Yeah, make it on your own. Yes. Don't just use your dad's. Yeah, exactly. Your dad's money to just create things.
And anyway.
You think there's gonna be a sequel? They said there's gonna be a sequel.
Oh yeah, with Daniel Craig's character. Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds great to me.
I don't know if I want to hear that accent anymore.
Yeah, it was very jarring, but it was fine.
All right, let's get out of here then. Right. I am Fonz. Who is Fonz? I was about to say Fonz _official.
I was going to say, I was thinking in my head.
Who is Fonz? You can also find me as Videos by Fonz. That's where I'm going to be putting more of like the video content and stuff, and definitely be posting up episodes, video clips.
Yeah.
And
every video he makes, it's a rack. Right there.
Yeah. Oh, I created a new YouTube channel for our Off List podcast. I'm going to link that up pretty soon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're going to have like our own just YouTube channel. No more Red Table Media. Just like,
Sucks. Whatever happened to that Red Table?
I still have it.
Not in your room?
Yeah, I put it in the garage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It was just kind of like in the way.
It's very much in the way.
Yeah, so I was like, just gotta get this out of here. Anyways. Yeah. That's it. Find us. We're the Off List Podcast. No, that's it. We're the Off List Podcast. There is, YouTube, and then obviously anywhere you listen to podcasts and Instagram.
I saw you logged in to the Off List Podcast email. Wow, it's linked to my account, so got that going for us.
Nice. All right. Anyways, we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
So everyone have a good week and
love
each other. Yeah.
All right. Love each other.